love is running through my veins. Oh, this line can't be tamed. There's fire in my blood. Burn.
Right then, hello everyone and welcome back to the Assetto Corsa Championship here for Formula 2 at the inaugural Tuscan Grand Prix at the Autodromo Internazionale del Mugello. We are here at sunny Tuscany for ACOC's return to Mugello. It is gonna be very nice, as I have just realized we have, I think, a bit... Yeah, I think the qualifying time is incorrect. Is it? I don't know. Okay. That's a great start. We set the qualifying time to 4 minutes. 5 minutes, yeah. We accidentally set it to 5 minutes instead of 20. Hold on, we'll just change that a bit. Yeah, we'll get back with it shortly. Hope everyone in chat watching is doing well. We should be here for a very, very exciting qualifying and race. Experienced some technical issues where I apologize for that. It's a very rare issue. Don't know why this happens, but we will get back on just quite shortly. We're just going to fix the qualifying issue. There we are, and we should be back. Yes, that is 20 minutes on the clock for qualifying then here at the Tuscan GP. Going to be very exciting as we are visiting a brand new circuit for the first time in Formula 2. Obviously, DTM raced here in 2018, but there was no Tuscan GP for F1 nor F2, so Formula 2 and Formula 1 will be visiting this circuit. F1 obviously at Saturday. Here we are back now. It's Adam Hidayat, the man from Indonesia, who is out on track. The first man out on track, as we will witness him make his way around the circuit as he heads on to turn 6. But as we watch Hidayat making his outlap, let's go through the circuit before we get stuck in on qualifying. So the Mugello circuit, known as the Autodromo Internazionale del Mugello in Italian, located in the municipality of Scarperia e San Piero in the Tuscan region of Italy. This circuit was first opened in 1974. However, the Mugello city saw racing all the way back from the 1920s, when road races on public streets in Mugello were held. Eventually, in 1970, the Mugello road racing scene was brought to an end, and in 1974 they opened the permanent circuit of Mugello. A few series used to come here, mostly motorcycles, with the Italian Motorcycle Grand Prix, debuted in 1976, and they do still race here today with MotoGP. And this circuit has mainly just been used for motorcycle racing. This doesn't see a lot of Formula or GT racing. Stuff like World Sports Cars used to come here in 1975. Then some GT series. DTM came here 1 year. World Superbikes. the Sidecar World Championship, if you know what that is. It's a very interesting little series. And yeah, just a lot of serious Formula 1 obviously came here during the COVID pandemic in real life in 2020. So did Formula 2 as well. So yeah, it is gonna be interesting. But the circuit details then. So the circuit is 5.245 kilometers, 15 turns, and with a quite long straight of 1.141 kilometers. The track is owned by Scuderia Ferrari, which is quite interesting actually. So Ferrari do use this track to test their F1 cars. So yeah, it is very interesting. Either way then, this circuit obviously for motorcycles, so it is a very flowing circuit, has a lot of elevation as well, so drivers usually would like to refer to the circuit as a roller coaster. But we're going to see Adam Hidayat then, as he will cross the line, and he sets a benchmark time of 1:34.369. Emil Nilsson tops that, goes a second faster, so that was not a pretty good lap for Adam Hidayat then. Emil Nilsson and the UNI Virtuosi finished in the points. In the Spanish GP, Will Parrish, the BWT then goes fastest. Håkon Olsen goes faster than all of these guys at 1:33.0. Rodrigo Jimenez, about 4,000 of a second faster than the Norwegian. Kuben Grissom slots into P3 there. In the Cardinals, he did not manage to beat his teammate as Matija Dragovic gets himself into the 132s, 132.554 for the man from Serbia. We'll see if he can be on for a good qualifying performance then. Nikhil Walji, the Canadian, his third season with Prema, slots into second place. Daniel Fraser, P10. Mikael Sundevik P11. Mateus Poco is P4 as Rosetta Martinez, still chasing down a fourth win, goes P3. Emilia Konishina goes P8. As we're just awaiting the other cars to cross the line. Ron Skotanos goes P2. That is pretty good for him. As Aditya Bagos goes behind his teammate P14. Daniel Wale goes P4. So we'll see if he can deliver once again here at Mugello. He's been on a winning streak in his first opening races. Alex Broster sets the time, so does Jean-Francois Bilot. Ide Weitz goes P2 in the Carlin, and he was the final car to set a lap time. So all 20 times on a board, and that is a very unusual sight to see. It is Matija Dragovic, the man in the Dams car, who is currently fastest out of anyone else, from Ide Weitz in P2 and Rochelle Talos in P3. That is a very, very bizarre top three. What a lap from Matija Dragovic, though. That is going to be sure to please him, as he's been quite down the field in the recent years. So we'll see if he can secure pole here today with 14 minutes to go. But there are going to be improvements for sure, as Rickard Sundvik gets himself up to P12. Mateus Poco gets himself ahead of Rosetta Martinez, as Emilia Konishina getting herself into the top 10 as she goes P9. Ide Weitz still on a lap here. Emil Nilsson, who is on his out lap as he makes his way onto turn 10 there. He just behind him on track is Rodrigo Jimenez, the man from Brazil. Obviously, Sauber Junior team by Charus, looking very strong in the constructors fight, as their drivers are P5 and P8 in qualifying currently, and those Daniel Wallace leading the championship by a lot. So Alex Broster set an improvement there, so did Adam Hidayat, but Hidayat cannot get himself out of last place, as he's last by quite a bit from Daniel Fraser in P19. Broster then making his way through the first sector onto turn 4 Materassi, and then turn 5 Borgo San Lorenzo. A lot of Italian corner names, so apologies for my my horrible Swedish pronunciation of the names. As Broster makes his way through the Arabiatas. Should be flat out in these cars, I believe. Very fast corners. Through turn 11 here, Palagio. And turn 12, I believe this corner has a tiny bit of camber. It does, actually. Then through the Biondettis, turn 13 and turn 14. And then he will make his way onto the final corner, turn 15, Buccine. As we see Broster rounding the final corner now. Let's see if Alex Broster is gonna finish this lap, and he will. So Alex Broster then across the line. Let's see what it will be for the Brit in the Campos. He goes one place up, 133.235, just ahead of Will Parrish. Adam Hidayat's at yet another improvement, but he still cannot get himself out of P20. Either way, he's a bit closer to the field as he gets himself into the 133s. Daniel Fraser, still not where he wants to be, as he is trying to find some pace as he makes his return to Formula 2. There's Emil Nilsson, as we were just talking about Fraser. Fraser's teammate Nilsson, that was P2. Brilliant lap from the Estonian driver there. And that is him onto the front row provisionally. That is a very good lap time from Emil Nilsson. So I think he will be quite happy with that. Daniel Waller is still running the circuit, 6/10 off Dragovic in the middle sector. So I don't think this will be an improvement for young Waller just yet, as he goes through sector 3 now. Obviously Daniel Waller, who has massive... We're back. Okay, that's good. Hello, are we on the air? Yes, we are. As we witness Nikhil Walji making his way around the final corner. Matija Dragovic was able to set an improvement there on his pole time, so he extends his advantage over the field then. Alex Broster, who's in the pit lane there, where we're going to watch the trident of Adam Hidayat as he makes his way onto the third sector. Still trying to find the pace that he so needs. Looking to score some points as he's making his return to F2. Nine minutes to go in qualifying then. It is still Matija Dragovic who's fastest. Could it be a first pole after 3 seasons for the Serbian? That would be absolutely fantastic for him, I'm sure. And then Emil Nilsson in P2 and Ide Weitz in P3. Let's see if Nilsson can manage something good today. And let's see if Will Parrish can manage something good today as well, as he will make his way around the final corner, though I believe this is actually an in-lap. Yes, it is, as Parrish comes into the pits. P15 at the moment for him. 2 places down in qualifying is Jean-Francois Bilot. So let's see where the Frenchman can get himself with this lap. P13 it is for Bilot. And that sees him get himself into the top 15 then. Aditya Bagos was just on the lap there, but he did not improve. Silva, Eduardo Silva coming into the pits then. Richard Sundevik, who is on a lap here. Let's see, as he will start his lap. He's just got the Prema there of, I think that is Matthias Poco. They're just behind him, so hopefully really won't be too much of a hassle for Poco behind. As they make their way around the first sector then. Let's see what it will be for Sundevik. It's, 100th of a second up on the pole time. So, pretty good sector 1 time for Richard Sundevik then. Let's see if the Swedish Korean can improve as we go on board with him now. Through turn 7, Savelli, then on to the first Arrabbiata. You see corner is a bit cambered. I think he should be flat in these cars as he makes his way around the second Arrabbiata. His middle sector time 3/10 off, so not quite enough for pole, I think, for Sundevik, but it's still going to be enough to get himself into the top 5 for sure. On to turn 12, Corentayo. Riding the curb there on entry. Now through the Jobettis. as Jean-Francois below. What a lap time from him as he gets himself into P3. That's P4 as Rowan Schotanus goes fastest. What an improvement for the Dutchman, and it could be a first ever Dutch driver on pole as Rowan Schotanus has just grabbed pole. But let's see what Rickard Sundevik is capable of then, as he will cross the line. And he goes P7, just ahead of Daniel Wallace. So very good lap time for Rickard Sundevik there, as the MP Motorsport driver gets himself into the top 10. But I think all eyes will be on Rowan Schotanus, as he has now grabbed provisional pole from Matija Dragovic. And below has been knocked down to P5 as Rosetta Martinez goes P4. Quite good improvement for him. That's P5 as Nikhil Walji goes P3. Massive improvements we're seeing here in qualifying now, as everyone is looking to get involved in the battle for pole. Nikhil Walji then with a 132.539. Top 3 has basically entirely shifted, and it's Emilia Konishina who now goes fastest. This is going to be great for her championship fight against Daniel Walla and Matthias Poko, as the driver from Poland now goes fastest. So yet another provisional pole sitter in the session, and it is Emilia Konishina of ART Grand Prix who currently goes fastest from Rowan Schotanus. That is a very good lap time from Konishina. Håkon Olsen, the man from Norway, is on a lap time. Let's see what he is capable of. Let's see if he can at least match his teammate, as he will cross the line. It's P7 for Håkon Olsen, which is quite a good performance from him. He scored his first points of the season last time out at Barcelona, so he's looking to score a few more points this time out at Mugello. Kuben Grissom in the Carlin is currently going around the circuit. Alex Broster goes P10, just ahead of Rile Sundevik there. Some other guys on a lap time. Daniel Waller P12. This is not where the man from China wants to be, as he's into the pit lane. Nikhil Walji, who's getting a nice little slipstream there from the Carlin. Let's see what he can manage. He stays P4 though, so didn't really manage much. Daniel Fraser's on he's gonna start his lap there. Adam Hidayat just gonna finish his lap here, and he cannot improve. So Adam Hidayat, I don't know what it is with him, but he really can't find the pace. Trident P18 and P20, not a good day for them. Ida Weitz, let's see what the Red Bull Academy driver is capable of, as he will cross the line. He cannot improve. Eduardo Silva sets an improvement. He goes P16. Silva, obviously one of the higher rated rookies coming into Formula 2 last year. Him and Fernando Tost, who were both teammates at Trident, did very, very well. Yeah, they're not bad drivers, that's what I want to say. Håkon Olsen crosses the line. He cannot improve either. Rickard Sundevik and Will Parrish are on laps here. I believe Parrish is on a lap. Sundevik's going to cross the line. Sundevik can't improve. Parrish does improve. He is P16 now on track. Aditya Bagos is on an outlap here. Daniel Fraser, who makes his way around the two Biondettis, and he will make his way onto the final corner. Let's see what Daniel Fraser, our first ever Formula 2 race winner, is capable of, as makes his way around the final corner. Kuben Grissom goes P9, just ahead of his teammate Ida Weitz. Carlin, both in the top 10, but let's see if Daniel Fraser can disrupt that, as he will cross the line. Goes P5. What a lap from Daniel Fraser. That is definitely what the Brit needs, and he's gone actually ahead of his teammate Emil Nilsson. So UNI Virtuosi, very, very good in qualifying, as they're P5 and P6 at the moment. Alex Broster coming out of the pit lane. Campos P7 and P12, with Broster being the latter. So let's see if Broster can improve. Emilia Konishina comes out for her final run to defend pole position from Ron Schotanus and Matija Dragovic, or even any other guys in the top 10. So we'll see. It's still anyone's game for pole, as Will Parrish, oh dear, yeah, he's gotten held up there by the MP. He's got held up there by Rickard Sundevik. So I don't think there's going to be an improvement for Parrish, and it will not be, but he's going to have time for another lap, I'm sure, as we see the Weitz making his way round the two Arabiatas. Weitz looking to get himself into the top 10 after that P4 finish in Spain. Obviously, Weitz will be satisfied with points, but I think the thing that he wants the most is wins. Obviously, he is a very good driver on his day, but ultimately, it's just he just hasn't secured that race win yet. And he's been close so many times, but he just hasn't been able to. As we go on board with the Weitz then, rounding Buccine, the 15th and last corner. Let's see what Ida Weitz can do, as he will cross the line right about now. And no improvement for Ida Weitz. That is a shame, as he will stay P11 at best then. That is obviously unless he does go for another lap, I think. I have no clue. Eduardo Silva, who's on a lap there as well. So is Will Parrish, who got held up on that previous lap. So let's see if Parrish is able to improve, as he will make his way around the final corner then Parrish. Håkon Olsen's into the pits, so Olsen, no more running for him, as Parrish will cross the line. Let's see what the American can do. It's one position up, that's a checker flag falls. Emil Nilsson goes fastest by 600 of a second. Emil Nilsson, as the checker flag just falls, steals the pole position away from Emilia Konishina. That is going to be big improvements. Daniel Wallace into the pit lane. He's going to start P14. That is a shame for him, as he seems to have not gotten accustomed to the circuit at all. Kuben Grissom is going to cross the line. Let's see what he can do, and he cannot improve. So Cardin will start P10 and P11. But Emil Nilsson, very, very good lap time from him, and it could be the IndyCar winner's first ever pole position in Formula 2. As we're just looking for other cars who are going to cross the line. Alex Broster, who's on the lap time here. Let's see what Broster can do, as he's currently P11. Let's see if he can at least match his teammate as he will cross the line. Broster can improve. He is P12 for now. Can anyone else challenge Emil Nilsson at the top? Silva crosses the line there. Chotanos is in the pit lane. Jean-François Bilot, the Frenchman, is going to round the final corner. Let's see if Bilot can do anything, as he will now make his way onto the start-finish straight. The 1.1 kilometer start-finish straight, and then across the line for Bilot. P7 as he has held off Rosetta Martinez. Ida Weitz is in the pit lane, and I think there's another car we're waiting for. It is Emil Nilsson, the man on pole, and he does not improve. Actually, another car we're waiting for. No idea who that is, though. No, that car is finished, and it is Emil Nilsson, the man from Estonia, who's on pole position in Formula 2. And what an exciting qualifying that was, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very interesting top three then, as I will now go through the starting grid before lights out for the inaugural Tuscan Grand Prix for Formula 2. It is Emil Nilsson, the man from Estonia. He took pole in IndyCar. He now takes pole in Formula 2, as he will start on pole position for the Tuscan GP. Emilia Konishina accompanies the Estonian on the front row. She starts P2. It's going to be good for her championship hopes, as she's looking to score another consistent podium. Ron Chotanos impressing as he starts P3 as well, and then on the second row accompanying him is Matija Duragovic. Good qualifying for him, but it could not quite be the pole for the Serbian today. Nikhil Walji starts P5, followed by Daniel Fraser in P6. Good effort from Daniel Fraser. He's accompanied by longtime veteran Jean-François Bilot. Both Fraser and Bilot obviously race winners in Formula 2. And behind them is the three-time race winner, Rosetta Martinez, in P8. Then is Håkon Olsen in P9, followed by Kuben Grissom rounding out the points in P10. Behind Grissom is his teammate Ida Weitz in P11, followed by Alex Broster. So the two Red Bull juniors of Weitz and Broster, P10 and P11 and P12. Rickard Sunnevik starts in P13, followed by Daniel Wale. That's not where he wants to be, but he's going to have to hope for some points today at least. Followed by Mateus Poco in P15. Then it is his fellow Brazilian, Rodrigo Jimenez, starting in P16. Then the American of Will Parrish, just in between these Brazilians, as he starts P17, followed by Eduardo Silva in P18. And the final two cars of the grid will be the two Indonesian boys, Aditya Bagos P19, and then it's Adam Hidayat in P20. So then, let's get on the way with the inaugural Tuscan Grand Prix. It's Emil Nilsson on pole, but let's see if Emilia Konechka can do anything to run that out into the first corner. So we got 6 lights then. And we are underway here at Tuscany. Very good start then for Emil Nilsson. Konechka not so lucky. She's going to have to fend off Rowan Shotanos into the first corner then. Nilsson with a very good start, as that is definitely what he needs coming into turn 1. As we witness Shotanos on the inside of Emilia Konechka there, as Konechka, oh dear, getting into the gravel, and that's not what she needs, as Nikki Walji slips past for the podium positions. Martinez and Drogovic there fighting for P5. It's a very good start for Rosetta Martinez, as it's Emil Nilsson who still leads, as they're side by side heading into chicane then. Martinez there on the inside heading into Borgo San Lorenzo, and that's Martinez with the move done, but Mateo Drogovic's going to come back at the Filipino driver, but nothing comes out of that just yet. That's Martinez up into P5. Some dueling going on the back there. The two Carlin cars battling amongst each other, as Kuben Grissom's going to go and walk on Olsen here. Olsen round the outside. There's Grissom with a bit of a slide. That's going to secure Olsen the position for P9. It's either Weitz is going to try to get himself into the points, as he's going to go on the inside of Kuben Grissom, but can't quite hang on to his American teammate there. Adam Hidayat and Eduardo Silva there dueling for position, as there we can see Hidayat holding off his fellow compatriot Aditya Bagos, but it is Emil Nilsson who leads from Rowan Shotanos, Nikki Walji, Emilia Konechka, and then Rosetta Martinez. Daniel Wallace still stuck in P14 then, as he's trying to claw his way up the field. Jean-Francois Bilot currently now on the back of Mattia Drogovic, looking very, very close to the Serbian, as he's gonna go on the outside, switches to the inside, trying to weaving his way around, trying to look for a way past the Serbian, as he decides for the outside line into the first corner. Then Drogovic on the inside, as he's gonna have to defend the inside line from below, but oh there, Jean getting into the gravel, and that's not good for the Frenchman. Daniel Fraser is down to P9 now. Not the best start for him, but he's still in the points, which I think is still enough for Daniel. He's just behind Håkon Olsen then on track, as below then with the unsuccessful overtake. That's prompted Håkon Olsen, the Dams car, as below stuck in a bit of a Dam sandwich at the moment. We'll see if Olsen can make the move on below then. But Emil Nilsson doing very well at the lead. He's holding the gap of about 7/10 to Rowan Shotanos, who's currently in P2. Shotanos' teammate, as we're currently watching him at the moment, Will Parrish in P15, as he's chasing down Daniel Waller. Also trying to hold off Waller's teammate Jimenez there in P16, and Waller going a bit wide there through Correntayo. So we'll see if Waller is able to pass Sundevik in the following laps, as he's still on the back of the MP Motorsport car, as he's already looking to line up alongside Sundevik there on the outside. Let's see if he can get this done at the outside line. We know that's not the favorable line to turn 1, as we've seen in the past. Emil Nilsson has the fastest lap. He is flying, Nilsson, as Waller is going to go on the outside. But is that really going to work, Daniel? And it hasn't, as he's gone into the gravel. Bit of a botched opportunity for Waller. His championship rival Mateusz Polko is currently P3 in the championship standings, down on P16 as well. That is not where Mateusz wants to be as well. So this is really good news for Emilia Konechka, as she'll be able to catch up to her championship rivals, especially Daniel Wallace. Both of them are out the points, so it is really good for Emilia Konechka. And I have to say, P4, even though it's not where she started, it's still pretty good. As Ida Weitz, who's currently chasing down Alex Broster. The two Red Bull juniors are not where they want to be, obviously. They want to be a bit higher up the field, competing for podiums, but yeah, unfortunately they cannot. Both of these guys obviously have competed with but they have had Formula 1 experience. Either Weitz famously at the 2018 Belgian GP stood in for Mohamed Patel, where he overtook his teammate Alfred Klaus to come on the podium. Unfortunately, he did not have a very good F2 season, so it didn't really earn him a drive. Alex Broster was supposed to start the 2017 Belgian GP, replacing Giulio Cesetti, but he stalled on the grid, so he technically has 0 F1 race starts. As here's the Weitz then on the outside of Alex Broster, as Broster's going to try to hold off Weitz on the inside line there. Weitz running out of the room there, and that's not gonna be the move done for either Weitz, but it is gonna be the move done for Daniel Waller as he gets himself up at the P13. So good stuff from him, as Rickard Sundevik is trying to defend now from Mateusz Poko, who is chasing down the Swedish-Korean driver. But that's Daniel Waller up on position as well, as Poko is now defending from Will Parrish, and Parrish is off, and he slams into the wall there, and he's still able to continue though, as he's rejoined the circuit. Don't think there's any damage to Parrish's car though, so it looked like a hit, but I don't think he's damaged anything on the exterior of the car at least. Could maybe be a bit of suspension damage for the American, but we'll see. Either way, that's Parrish down to P19. Shame for him. Either Weitz then, who's chasing down Alex Broster for P11 still as they make their way around the final corner, but Weitz is going to have to watch out. He's got Daniel Waller, and that is a man you do not want behind your... there's not a man you want behind yourself at the moment. Could be a move at the back there, as Mateusz Poko looking rather close to Rile Sundevik there, as he has a look on the outside of Sundevik now. Is he gonna get the move done? As look at this, Håkon Olsen gets the move done on Jean-Francois Bilot. Aditya Bagos, there he is, getting past the stricken Will Parrish. A bit of shame for Will Parrish, as he's losing quite a bit of time now. We're gonna go back to this battle. Ida Weitz versus Alex Broster versus Daniel Waller for P11. As they head through the Arabiatas, Weitz about 4/10 from Alex Broster. Broster a 1.1 to Kuben Grissom. So yeah, Broster is not gaining anything on the other Carlin driver at the moment, as they make their way around Correntaio. Then through the Biondetti 1 and 2, and now onto the final corner. This is where you're going to want to get a very good exit if you want to get them on the main straight, as we're going to watch now as Ida Weitz, who is going to have DRS here, on board with the man from Sweden, as we make our way down the 1.141 kilometer long straight. Weitz not quite close enough, but he is gaining on Broster, as he's having a look on the inside there of Alex Broster. But cannot make the move just yet. Oh dear. Bit of understeer there for the Swede, and that's gonna... Yeah, that's lost him. Look at that. That's lost a massive amount of time. Alex Broster and Daniel Waller is gonna try to slip past, as the two are gonna be side by side, heading into Casanova. Or this is Borgo San Lorenzo, sorry. Now as they head into Casanova, Daniel Waller already ahead, but Weitz is going to try it on the inside of Waller. He can't do it, and Daniel Waller gets yet another position, and that is Waller up at the P12. Very sloppy move from Ida Weitz. That is a shame for him, and that's him down to P13. Position gains from the start then. Roland Chatanus is up 1. Obviously, due to Emilia Conditioner falling down 2 there, as we did say. Nicky Walji, very good start from him as well, up 2 positions. Rosetta Martinez, the man from the Philippines, continues to impress, up 3 positions. And Matej Dragovic, unfortunately, down 2 for him. Håkon Olsen doing quite well as he's P7. Jean-Francois Bilot, who was overtaken by Håkon Olsen, he's down 1 now. And then Daniel Fraser is down 3, so he did not have a very good start. Kuben Grissom remains where he is. Broster's up 1, Waller is up 2, now they just overtook Ida Weitz, and Weitz is down 2. Sundvik down 1. Poco is currently on 0, but it might be 1 as he's trying to get past Rickard Sundevik. We'll see if anything happens from that though. Silva is up 2. Jimenez is down 1. Hidayat is up 2. Could be 3 as he's trying to make the move on Rigo Jimenez. But he's gonna go wide there. And oh dear, as there was... Oh goodness me. And that was Matthias Poco, and he's into the wall. And he made contact with the MP motor... With the... No, sorry, that was the Sauber Junior team car of Rodrigo Jimenez. And that's Matthias Poco out. And that is going to be a shame for him, considering that he's running P3 in the championship standings. He will not be happy about that. And that brings our first retirement of the session. And I believe our first retirement of the season, actually. So that is Matthias Poco out of the Tuscan GP. That's a shame for him. Emilia Konishina, who's now chasing the lone Prema of Nikhil Walji for P3. Konishina trying to get herself back into the podium positions. Either way, I have to say, very, very consistent performing from Emilia Konishina. We haven't seen consistency like this since the likes of Linus Timell back in 2017. We'll see though as they make their way down the start-finish straight. Konishina trying to get Nikhil Walji there, but she's also trying to fend off Rosetta Martinez behind. As make their way into turn 1. Nothing coming out of that just yet for Konishina. And the same goes for Martinez. As we see them make their way around turn 3, Poggio Secco. And then through turns 4 and 5, the 3 guys here looking very, very close. Or should I say, maybe 2 guys and 1 girl, I don't know, maybe... for me, guys is a gender neutral term, so... Either way, Konishina then just about 4/10 off Nikhil Walji. Now, Walji, pretty good with defending. Obviously, he was put up to quite a lot of defensive work at the 2018 Hungarian GP, for those who remember, when he had to fend off Ide Weitz the entire race for the race win. So, yeah, Walji, no stranger to the podium, that's to say the least. I mean, neither of these 3 are, obviously. But I have to say, Dams looking very good as their P6 and P7. Far better of an improvement than where they were in 2018. So you really have to respect them for the effort that they put in. As Martinez is looking for a way past Emilia Konishina. Trying to line up on the inside. As Martinez is going to have the inside line then into the first corner. I think this is going to be an easy move for Rosetta here. And it is Martinez with a clean move on the inside of Emilia Konishina. That is him up into P4. So now Martinez then, as he's chasing down Nikhil Walji, could it be another position for the man from the Philippines? Martinez, obviously, I'd say it's an absolute... I have to say for Martinez, it is an absolute travesty that did not get an F1 seat. He's done so well in F2, scoring a total of 3 wins, but ultimately some were just... I think he lacked in consistency in 2018, despite scoring 3 wins. He was still beaten to P2 by Samet Özkan. As Ron Shotanos, look at this! Ron Shotanos has caught up to Emil Nilsson for the race lead. So what we thought would be what we thought would be a quite easy race win for Emil Nilsson might not be so easy, as he's got the Dutchman of Ron Shotanos. These guys, remember, they competed in IndyCar last season. Now they're competing in Formula 2 with the race win. How exciting is that? As they make their way on to the start-finish straight then. Is Shotanos close enough to make a move? Yes, he is. He's going to try it on the inside of Emil Nilsson for the race lead then. As they head into the first corner, Shotanos on the inside, Emil Nilsson on the outside. Nilsson into the gravel, and Rowan Shotanos takes the lead of the Tuscan GP. What a move from Rowan Shotanos. And that is the man from the Netherlands into the race lead. What a development, as it is going to be Rowan Chatanos and BW Jordan who takes the race lead. That is very, very exciting, as Nilsson now falling down to P2. Wow! Great stuff from Rowan Chatanos there, as he is now on course for a race victory in Formula 2. He won the IndyCar, obviously. It was a home race victory for Rowan. You remember back to Assen in 2018, where he took it in the rain. Let's see if he is capable of taking another victory here. Even Nilsson now demoted down to P2. As look at that, Nick and Walji is catching. So the battle, even Nilsson could get involved in this little battle with Walji, Martinez, and Konishina. Martinez was currently in P4 chasing down Nikhil Walji. His teammate, as we watch him now, Alex Broster, in P11 chasing down Kuban Grissom for P10. Broster looking to get himself into the points, but yeah, we'll see what happens out of this. Daniel Waller in P12. If Broster does slip over the mistake, he's going to want to slip past, just like he did with Ide Veit. Waller obviously calm and collected with his driving style. I have to say, really showing experience beyond his years. It's absolutely fantastic to see that man drive. Håkon Olsen, who is on the back of his teammates from Serbia, Matija Dragovic. The lone Serb in Formula 2 now for quite a while. Obviously, last Serbian was Labas Asliškaj back in 2017. So he's the only Serb on the grid. But not the only Serb in the ACOC. I think there's a third Serbian driver who's entering WTCR. So yeah, I guess it's nice for the people from Serbia who are watching the ACOC, if there are any. Either way, Alex Broster, the man from Britain. A lot of British people, obviously, in the ACOC. Britain, a very big country within motorsports, so it makes sense. As we see Broster make his way through Buccine, trying to chase down Kuban Grissom. Very, very close then as they head on to the start-finish straight. Daniel Waller could maybe try something if he does get close enough. As there's Håkon Olsen. Look at that, on the inside of Matija Dragovic. We'd missed that move completely, but Håkon Olsen gets past his team and Matija Dragovic. I have to say, Håkon Olsen looking very good today, as he gets himself at the P6 past his team and Matija Dragovic. Very good stuff from Håkon Olsen, as he's on a charge today. So he gets himself at the P6. Nice from Håkon Olsen. As we've got we got Toto Wolff in chat. Is that the real Toto Wolff? He says nice, thank you. Wow, guys, can't believe the principal of the Mercedes team is watching. Either way, yeah, you should maybe take a look at these young drivers. I think they'd make a very good fit for your team. Håkon Olsen making his way around Correntaio then, as he's trying to chase down Emilia Konishina for P5. That gap's about 1.3 seconds, so we'll see if Håkon is able to close down that gap on Konishina. As Rowan Chatanos has absolutely pulled away with the lead. 2 seconds, Tim Nilsson. Dragovic, though, he got overtaken by Håkon Olsen. Might be under pressure again as Jean-Francois below, looking for a way past the Serb. He's going to be on the outside, though, so I don't think that move is going to succeed for Jean. He's going to be on the outside line, though. Yeah, off into the grass he goes, and not a successful move for below. He's going to have to remain in P8. So we're seeing some very, very good battles today here, I have to say. A lot of overtakes and you know, action today. So It puts me in good spirit for the F1 race as well to see these F2 guys going all out for battling. It's going to be nice. As we see Daniel Waller make his way around the second Arrabbiata. He's been stuck in P12 for quite a while now, but he's remained calm, he's remained patient. Ida Weitz has caught back up to Waller, but he's not been able to make the overtake just yet. Obviously Weitz, who's done 3 seasons in F2 with 2 different teams. The other team being Rapax, obviously, the now defunct Rapax team. I think 2017, obviously, Weitz's best season in F2, where he finished, I think it was in 4th, or I think it was 4th or 5th. No, it could have been 6th, actually. I don't remember, but no, it wasn't that high. He finished somewhere in like 8th. I think it was. Either way, it doesn't matter, but he had some nice podiums to his name during that season. 2018 was unfortunately not as great a season for him, and now 2019. Well, we'll see how that goes. Only 3 races in, you can't determine the championship this early. As Daniel Waller, the man on the top of the championship table at the moment, he's still going to have the championship lead after this race if things finish like this. As Matija Dragovic is now... he's actually still keeping quite consistently behind his teammate Håkon Olsen, so the 2 Dams cars making their way forward as Olsen's catching up to Konishina. 9/10 now to the pole, so we'll see if Håkon is able to catch up to Emilia there just up ahead. Could be though. Matija Dragovic, a very long and decorated career for the man from Serbia. He's had his ups and downs in his career, and so has the man behind him who's trying a move, Jean-Francois Bilot, who's going to try the outside line again. I think Dragovic is going to successfully defend from below here. And yeah, he is. So, below, who is... oh dear, he's crashed! Oh no! And that is not good for Bilot as he's out of the points! What has happened to Jean-Francois Bilot? He's lost control, I believe, as he headed off the circuit. And that is... oh goodness, what a shame, as he's down to P14 now. And yeah, we saw him spinning around there, and that was our second off in that corner. As there's Alex Broster, who's going past Kuben Grissom, and Weitz, look at that, the Weitz, who's trying it on Daniel Wallace. Wallace over to the gravel. Oh, goodness me. Very, very close call as he holds it though. But Weitz looking to get past Wale once again, as Wallace going to hold him off on the outside there, on the inside now. As they head through the final corner there. Sundevik's now going to try it on the Weitz there, but Ide shuts the door then on Rickard there. But Daniel Wale, oh my goodness, he's just able to keep ahead of Ide Weitz, as Sundevik is gonna get involved in this. Waller now on the outside of Kuben Grissom, gonna get himself into the points. Daniel Waller, as he's gonna go around the outside, gets it done. Look at the cars behind, as it's Grissom versus Weitz versus Sundevik. Sundevik now on the outside of Kuben Grissom there, as Sundevik's really taking advantage of the situation here, as Ide Weitz is completely falling back. Sundevik now on the outside, gets it done before the corner. Very good stuff from really Sundevik there, I have to say, as Ide Weitz, who can't get past Kuben Grissom, unfortunately for him, as Weitz is now on the inside there of his teammate Kuben Grissom. Jean-Francois Bilot might be able to get involved in this battle, as Weitz now on the outside. He's going to have the inside into Borgo San Lorenzo, and he gets it done on his teammate Kuben Grissom. Both Carlin cars falling back though, so it's not really much of a victory for them. Jean-Francois Bilot's caught up to these guys as he's on the inside. What an opportunistic move for Bilot, but Grissom off into the gravel. He's lost out big time there as the two tridents now of Silva and Hidayat. Look at that as they're side by side. What incredible battles we're being treated to here at the Mugello circuit. Hidayat on the inside of his teammate Silva. It's the more experienced man versus the former Formula E driver. Silva's going to be on the inside of his teammate Hidayat. He gets it done though, looking to chase down Grissom though with a lockup, as he's now really being put under pressure by the Brazilian Silva. But I don't think Eduardo can quite do it just yet, as Silva trying to watch out for his teammate Hidayat though trying to watch out for his fellow compatriot Aditya Bagos. There's Silva on the inside into Puccina, as he gets the move done. Very clean move from Eduardo Silva. Gets past Kuba and Grissom. Grissom might lose another position here as Adam Hidayat is looking for a way past Aditya Bagos and Rodrigo Jimenez dueling as well. Is it going to be 3-way to the first corner maybe? No, it is not, but they all go 2-file into the first corner. Hidayat though going a bit wide, but he's going to succeed with the move, I think, as they're side by side heading through Luco and Poggio Secco. It's going to be Grissom on the inside. Hidayat trying to go the long way around, as he's really demonstrating experience now, and he gets it done, I think, on Kuba and Grissom, as Rodrigo Jimenez is going to try to get past Kuba and Grissom as well. Grissom just completely falling like a stone here, as Jimenez and Bagos side by side. Will Parrish is going to get involved in this as well, as Parrish is having a look on Rodrigo Jimenez. Jimenez and Bagos side by side, as Rodrigo is going to go on the outside line here. He's going to get it done on Aditya Bagos. He's going to try to Rodrigo Jimenez, but they make contact, and Jimenez into the gravel at the Rabiata 2, and his race is done on the final lap of the race. Contact has sent the Brazilian off into the gravel with Kuba and Grissom, but it's gonna be Rowan Chotanos who wins the Tuscan GP. Rowan Chotanos, you are a race winner in Formula 2. What a drive from Rowan Chotanos. Emil Nilsson comes on P2, and it's that Nigel Walsey, another podium for the Canadian. P3, Rodrigo Jimenez. Shame for him as he got DNF. Alex Brosters in the points. Daniel Waller. What a result for him as well. Not what he's hoped for, obviously, but still a very good charge for him through the field, really demonstrating the excellence that he has. Kuba and Grissom, unfortunately for him, is going to come home P18, as he was looking to come home. He was looking to get some points, but it just wasn't for the American, unfortunately. And now we can breathe out, ladies and gentlemen. So your final race classifications then. Rowan Chotanos takes the win for BWT Orden. Finally, a race win for Rowan. Well deserved for him. Congratulations to Rowan then. He becomes the third winner for Arden after Alex Broster and Kai Cherezhnia. And Emil Nilsson finishes P2 with the fastest lap as well. He becomes UNI Virtuos. He takes the first podium of UNI Virtuosi's team history. Then it's Nikhil Walji, another great podium from P3. Rosetta Martinez, I have to say, what a drive from Martinez. P4, very excellently done, as we always expect from the Filipino driver. Emilia Konishina, P5. Some more points for the woman from Poland. Then it's Håkon Olsen, P6. And then Mattia Dragovic in P7. Good day for Dams, P6 and P7. Danny Fraser finishing P8. Then it's Alex Broster in P9. The two Brits scoring some good points as they took advantage of stuff that happened up the field. Then it's Daniel Wale who gets 1 point. He finishes P10. Adrili Sundevik finishes P11 as he was involved in all that kerfuffle in the top 10, or outside of the top 10. In the White finishes P11, could not get himself into the points, unfortunately. Then Jean-Francois below, who also fell out of the points after his crash. Then Eduardo Silva, P14, followed by his teammate Adam Hidayat in P15. He did quite well as he started P20, Hidayat. That's Aditya Bagos, P16. And two Americans who were the final two finishers, Will Parrish and then Kuben Grissom. And it's the two Brazilians who were the non-finishers, Rodrigo Jimenez and then Matias Poco. Shame for Matias Poco, though, as he was doing quite well. But, yeah, that is it for Formula 2 today. What a race that was. We saw heaps of overtakes, heaps of drama, heaps of action. And, yeah, Just a lot of tension and a lot of overtakes and some great charges to the field. Driver of the day, then, I have to say, it would go to Rosetta Martinez for me. Once again, demonstrates his absolutely great talents, cut his way through the field, made some really impressive overtakes, and he comes home a very great P4. Honorable mentions for me will be Daniel Waller and then Håkon Olsen as well, who both did really well, and also Adam Hilliard, who did quite well. But yeah, that's been it for Formula 2. Thanks so much for watching. Congratulations to Rowan Chotanos on the victory. Obviously, our former host, so hey, we'll be happy about that one. But yeah, congratulations to Rowan. Congratulations to BWT Orden and then Emil Nilsson, Nikhil Watch for at the podium. We will see you on Saturday for the Formula 1 Tuscan Grand Prix. Then I believe it is the Formula E Toronto Prix on Sunday. So make sure to not miss those races in the weekend. But yeah, it has been very interesting. My name is Miran Evji. Thanks so much for watching. We will see you when the ACC returns this weekend. Thank you and goodbye.